Now, Wade, correct me if I'm wrong, but the next subject of the next installment of Blind Justice is divorce, correct?
Right you are, Anthony. We're getting that one ready for the Valentine's Day special. You know, sometimes love doesn't end quite so well.
Harsh, but sadly true. On a more upbeat note, there is a good thing happening at a grocery store in Sidney Crosby's hometown of Cole Harbour, Nova Scotia.
That's right. Sobeys store manager Paul Keinick recently received the Nova Scotia Lieutenant Governor's Persons with Disabilities Employer Partnership Award for overall outstanding achievement.
The award honors employers who champion persons with disabilities at work. Halifax's Laura Bain met up with Paul at his store recently to learn why fostering workplace diversity and inclusion makes good business sense.
Sobeys grocery store manager Paul Keinick often checks in with his employees on the floor. Paul has a vision of creating a truly inclusive workplace.
Anything I can help you with?
Not at the moment.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right. I've tried to make our store here inclusive by hiring anybody based on their ability.
Paul's hiring practices have led him to tap into a diverse talent pool. 20% of the employees at the store have disabilities.
We as a company want to represent our community, and for me personally, I realized that through some research that 20% of our country lives with a disability of some sort or another. So that was kind of my goal, is can I hit 20% of my community here in Cole Harbour, also representing 20% of my staff.
A beneficiary of the inclusive hiring at this store is cashier Anil Dastadar, wearing an eye patch today due to an injury.
Hey Neil.
Hi Paul.
How's it going today?
Great.
Paul is amazing. I've never had such a great manager. I started off at produce, and I was cutting fruit, and I was a bit too slow. I have Crohn's disease. I have a cognitive learning disability and have ADHD. I've had jobs where they've said they would help me, and when it came down to it, they didn't.
When Anil asked for a transfer to cash, Paul listened. It turned out to be the perfect fit.
Here, I'll help you with that.
Thank you so much. You have yourself a great day.
Enjoy yourself and stay safe. I love interacting with the customers, talking with them.
Paul sees other advantages to embracing inclusion.
The people within the store see it's a good thing to do. It feels good. It absolutely fosters a great work environment.
Courtney Campbell is new to the job. She works in the deli.
Courtney, how's everything going?
Good, good.
Good. So we need another 3 meat pizza out there. Would you make one of those?
Of course.
Courtney says coworkers support one another.
I do have autism. We can do basically the same things anyone else can. We just do them a bit differently, that's all. I've had a fantastic team to work with and proper training as well. I think that makes a big difference. Just having just the right people around me. I just want to do the best I can and be the best I can be.
Paul wants to bust the myth that embracing accessibility hurts the bottom line.
9 times out of 10, when I ask somebody that has a disability, what do you need? It doesn't cost anything. It's just a different way of going about business. Customers really have developed great relationships with the people here and appreciate the fact that we have people with disabilities. And then financially, it's a win. My absenteeism is lower, turnover rate is lower, so all those costly things around people have gone down.
But the business case isn't Paul's only motivation.
My personal motivation here is I have 2 young boys. They're 8 years old, twin boys, born premature, and shortly after birth they developed retinopathy of prematurity and lost their sight entirely. So I see those guys entering the work world at some point, and I want to make it a better entry point, better work world for them, and I'm hoping I'm kind of leading the way here, or driving that motivation to be very open to hiring people with disabilities. We've done a lot of work over the last couple of years to get here, and I know from here we'll just keep going up and up.
Here you go. Have a nice day.
I love what Paul and his team of employees are doing. How great is it to work at a place where everyone's differences are embraced?
You can tell that everybody really likes working there. The customers love it, and Paul makes a great business case. Hopefully more employers will catch on.
Well, there's absolutely no reason why it shouldn't. Once again, focus on what people can do rather than what they can't.
It's a great lesson for life, not just employment.